Hi my beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today you guys are going to be getting ready with me for a date night, so let's get started. So to get started, I am going to start out with a serum for my hair to protect it, and the one I'm going to be using is from New Banana. It's the white truffle serum, which I really love and highly recommend to you guys. It smells so amazing, and best of all, it really does protect my hair. It makes it so much easier when combing through my hair as well, so definitely recommend it. It's been one of my favorite things to use for my hair right now, so I've been obsessed. Then after that, I'm going to go ahead and start blow drying my hair. I am using this one from New Banana, and of course, as always, I do have a coupon code for New Banana's blow dryer, so that will be down in the description box. I definitely recommend this one to you guys. I love it and I always use it. I don't think I'm ever going to change my blow dryer ever again. But yeah, pretty much I'm going to go ahead and just blow dry my hair. And now to get started with the makeup, I'm going to start out with a primer, and this one is from Smashbox. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this all over my entire face. And then for my foundation, I'm using the EX1 Invisible Wear Foundation, and I'm actually going to be using my hands to apply my foundation today. Then for my brows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dip Brow. This is one of my favorites for the brows if I want my brows staying in place all day and night, so definitely recommend it to you guys. And I do have a full tutorial of how I do my brows, so I will for sure have that link down below, that way you guys can go check it out and how to use it. But yeah, pretty much after that, I'm just going to go ahead and use a concealer, and this one is from Anastasia to clean around the edges. And my tutorial, I do use another concealer, but any concealer will do. And now for my actual eye makeup, I wanted to show you guys my makeup from my last video. So I'm going to be taking out my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. These are my favorite. And the first shades I'm going to grab is Peach Smoothie and also Vanilla Bean. And I'm going to be patting this all over my entire lid area. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and grab a piece of Scotch tape. Any tape will do. You could use surgical tape if you want. But we're just going to go ahead and apply this on the outer part of our eye. That way we can create a really sharp edge. So now grabbing the black eyeshadow, which is called Corrupt, we're going to be applying this on the outer part of our eye and making a V shape. So pretty simple, I'm just trying to achieve a cat eye look, so pretty much that's all I'm doing. And I am stopping at the top of my crease and dragging the black eyeshadow halfway through my lid, just at the bottom close to my lash line. And then grabbing Cocoa Bear, I'm just going to go ahead and start blending out the black eyeshadow. I do want to concentrate the blending just right where the black eyeshadow is, and then bring Cocoa Bean into the crease area. So you could just pick up more eyeshadow and then bring it into your crease. But that's pretty much all I want to do. I don't want to bring anything to my lid area. And then with a smaller brush, you just want to go ahead and line your eyes as if you were doing it with a liquid eyeliner, but we're just going to be using the black eyeshadow. Then after that, we can remove our tape and then grab creme brulee and then just start blending out our crease even more. Then after that, we're going to move on to our highlight, and then I do want to use the one that I'm going to be using on my face, so I took out my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Break in the color beige and just apply this on my brow bone. And then after you are done applying it, you just want to go ahead and grab your blending brush again and then just blend the eyeshadows out. And then if you want, you could grab a little bit of concealer again and then just go ahead and sharp out the edge of your outer part of your eye. And then after that, we're going to move on to our concealer. So this one, I am using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20, but I do know that my concealer is a little bit more lighter than my actual skin tone, but that's just because I like to conceal and highlight at the same time. So I am applying this right underneath my eyes, and then also a little bit on my chin, down the bridge of my nose, and a little on my forehead. And then whatever is left, I will bring it into my Cupid's bow. But once you are done blending out your concealer, you just want to go ahead and grab a pencil brush and grab a little bit of Corrupt and also Cocoa Bear, and then just apply this on your lower lash line. And then just make sure you concentrate the black eyeshadow more on the outer part of your eye. That way it connects to your black eyeshadow on top. Then after that, you want to grab a black eyeliner and then just go ahead and apply this on your tight line and also your waterline. And then we're going to go and move on to our falsies. Now if you want to skip out on falsies, that's totally fine. You could just add lots of mascara just to give your eyes more drama, since this is a smoky eye and you just want to bring the whole eye together, you know. So just go ahead and apply a mascara or either your falsies. And then after that, we're going to move on to our powder. So the one I'm going to be using to set my concealer and T-zone is the Nye Banana Powder. I just really love it, and I feel like this powder does keep my face looking more matte throughout the day, so that's why I really love it. And at night, I mean, it's nighttime, so it's just perfect. But then after that, you just want to retouch again in your lower lash line if you want. And we're just going to go ahead and apply a few coats of mascara just to finish off the eyes. Well, at least the bottom part of our eyes. Now moving on to our face again, we're going to begin by contouring and bronzing up our face. And I am using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and I'm applying this on the hollows of my cheeks, temples of my forehead, all around my jawline, and I'm also going to contour my nose and also apply a little bit of contouring to my bottom lip. Then for my blush, I am going to be using this one by Tarte. It did come in a holiday collection. I don't know if they sell it separately, but if they do, I will have it linked down below. But you just want to apply this on the apples of your cheeks and blend it out towards your hairline. And then again, we're going to move on to our highlight. Like I said, I am using the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in the color beige, and I'm applying this on top of my cheekbone and also down the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to retouch with the black eyeshadow really close to my lash line. That way I could just hide the glue. And then I'm going to move on to my lips. And for my lips, I am using LimeCrime Coquette. And I'm applying this and then again blending it out a little bit with my fingers. Normally after this, I will apply a lip gloss, but I don't like to apply my lip gloss just because I like to wait until I'm about to get off the car. So that's why I'm just going to skip on the lip gloss. But this is the final look of my makeup, and this is pretty much exactly the same makeup that I have in my last video. Now moving on to the hair, I'm going to go ahead and curl it today, and I do want to show you guys how I get my effortless curls. Now to achieve this, I am going to be using this Numi set. It's the Titan 3 curling set, and I really love and recommend it to you guys because you could definitely change up the barrel size. Which today I'm going to be using the 32mm one to achieve my effortless curls. And I do also want to let you guys know that I have a coupon code for Numi, and it's Birdie, and this will get you 40% off the entire site of Numi, so definitely recommend it. And I will leave you guys the link down below, that way you guys can go check it out and look at their other products. But the reason why I recommend this curling set is because I love that it has an on and off button, and that you could also control how high you want the heat setting. So here I'm already turning it on, and when it turns green, that means it's already turned on and that it's heating up. So while I wait for it to heat up, I'm going to go ahead and section off my hair, and all you want to do is start curling the hair away from your face, and then also just let it sit on the barrel for 5 to 10 seconds depending on how thick your hair is. And you only want to leave it on for a few seconds because right now I have it at the highest possible heat setting, so you only want to leave it on for a few seconds, and then it'll keep the curl like this for up to like 3 days. And then as the days keep passing by, it looks even better because it just looks like it's your natural hair being like that curly. So once you are done doing this to all over your hair, instead of taking out a hair straightener, what I like to do is use my little trick of using the barrel just to kind of like flatten out my little bangs, kind of like straighten them out, and then also give it a little bit of volume. That way they just sit perfectly on my face. And then after that, I'm going to take the Numi Argan Oil, which I really love and recommend to you guys. Like this stuff, you can use it for your hair, your nails, your face. I mean, you could use Argan Oil for a lot of different purposes. But today I'm going to be using it for my hair just to give it a little bit of shine, and I just love how shiny and good smelling it leaves my hair. I mean, I really recommend this, you guys. But yeah, pretty much that's all I'm gonna go ahead and do to my hair, and it just works perfectly because I like to run my fingers through my hair, and then this is how the final result looks like. And then for my outfit, I didn't want to go all out. I just kind of wanted to keep it simple, so I just went ahead and threw on a pair of jeans, and then this black cami, and then this olive green cardigan just to be really comfortable. And then for my jewelry, I used my Michael Kors watch and my Princess P jewelry bangle, and then also I threw on these little studs just to keep it really simple. And for the necklace, I didn't want something overpowering or anything, so I just threw on this little dainty necklace. And then I went ahead and applied a little bit of perfume just to, to smell good. And then after that, to finish off the whole look, I went with these little type of booty sandals from Lola Chitique, and that is all. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. And with that, my loves, I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye!